get your news, hopefully here, but for some people, it's not our show, it's a podcast or the paper. But for millions, it is a steady diet of MAGA media. It's filled with conspiracies, lies, sycophants for Donald Trump. Take a look. The secret ingredient to the COVID-19 injections has been found.
Today's going to be a long day. A big part of what's happening on MAGA media is convincing their audience that there's absolutely no way that Trump can lose.
There's a 99% chance we are facing total crazy town.
As the day went on,
if anyone believes that Kamala Harris is ahead in the polls, you need to have your brain checked.
It became clear that MAGA media is telling their audience to expect the election to be stolen.
Pennsylvania's done it 3 times in a row. 3 times in a row. 3 elections in a row. They have more votes than voters.
This is not true.
Common sense. Downey O'Sullivan, CNN senior correspondent, is here with us in our fifth seat. The MAGA media is not for you, Downey. It really is not, obviously. What did you learn?
24 hours in the MAGA media world. Yeah, I mean, one thing I will just say, there's so many of these outlets, from Steve Bannon to Mike Lindell. There you saw Sean Spicer, Rudy Giuliani. The list is endless of guys who have shows. But look, one thing that's really clear, and I think is important to know about this, is they're really setting up their audience, Trump supporters, for this idea, one, that Trump is not going to lose. He can't lose. They're very selectively looking at polls that happen to show Trump being ahead. So one, they're saying that. Then it's two, the only way Trump can lose is if the Democrats steal the election, in their words. Again, that didn't happen last time, of course, either. And so then you can really just see that they're setting the stage for a whole other round of Stop the Steal 2.0, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is the thing that is the most scary. It's like the second time around is always the more sophisticated time. The audience is primed. They're ready for the argument. So it's not going to take 3 months this time if there is an attempt to do what Trump did the last time around, frankly.
Yeah, I mean, it is very scary. It's almost brainwashing. But as my sweetie said to me, these people are not in the sunken place. So either you're going to choose to believe this stuff or you're going to get right with reality. But if you're listening to it over and over and over and over again, it can take a psychological toll on you. And the president is setting up the former president is setting up a powder keg, and he should not be doing that.
Yeah, I think we talk a lot about Fox News and conservative radio and things like that, but really, and I mean, I think it was quite symbolic yesterday that Steve Bannon got out of prison, because his show, The War Room, plays such a fundamental, pivotal role in this election denial movement, and him getting out of prison right in time for this election. I mean, the effect that he has on what happens on his podcast, on his show, that streams live, by the way. I found I can get it on my TV without even downloading anything. It comes preloaded onto Samsung televisions.
Say what?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. So like it's everywhere. I don't think we truly realize, a lot of us, just how ubiquitous this is.
But it's also a business, a big business. They're selling a lot of things.
A lot of things.
As you can imagine, the pillows are there. But there's Make America Great Again honey, Rudy Giuliani's coffee.
Rudy coffee.
Rudy coffee.
Yeah.
Freedom steaks. Freedom
from
water.
Unvaccinated cows.
From unvaccinated.
Yes. No, so I swear to God, yes.
I mean,
freedom water, H2O.
Can you send me that website?
So it has, like, I mean, it's gone beyond, because of course we kind of all know Alex Jones made so much of his money from selling penis pills and whatever else. But that's essentially what is happening on scale now. And it was quite sad. People can go on CNN.com, see our full piece. But you have Sean Spicer with an online show. He is selling a sleep aid, sleeping pills, basically, I guess. And then Rudy is selling coffee, so you can go to bed with Sean Spicer and wake up at Rudy's.
Well, I guess if you buy Rudy's coffee, that money is going to go to the election workers that he smeared. So maybe
it should, yeah.
Good use of your time.
See, the thing is that it feels like it's not only a grift. Like, there's the grift section, which is like, but I'm priming my audience to believe everything I say.
Yeah.
but they will also then buy everything I tell them to buy. So it's like a yin yang situation where it's like a circular thing where it feeds themselves. The host makes a lot of money. You know how much money Alex Jones has.
Yeah.
And
Again,
yet
another
he's
person
still
whose
there,
money
even though he
hopefully should be
really
going
should
to
be
his
paying
victims.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then it's circular, right?
And so much of this stuff, by the way, is because they are convincing you the world is about to end or something terrible is about to happen. They're also selling you freeze dry food. They're telling you put your money into gold and silver. On the Bannon show, I text the number Bannon's gold basically, and they haven't stopped calling me in a week to put my 401k, to put my savings, the few pennies I have in it, into
But see,
Bannon's
that's
gold.
I have a slightly different view of it all. Look, there's a lot of bad voices in the MAGA movement. Your great piece highlighted a lot of that. That's in every movement in politics. We're in a fractured media landscape. It's a byproduct of the 21st century. Yeah, the wacky things they sell. The podcasts I listen to, you should hear the stuff they sell on it. It's bananas. But they, like, part of my...
You should hear what we said on CNN.
Yeah. Roman Whites, you look them up. But so there's crazy things, but it's a fractured media landscape in the 21st century. It's a byproduct of our free speech society. It's going to get worse or better, however you
Yeah,
look at it.
I will say though that this really is funding. If you look at like what Mike Lindell and stuff is doing, Mike Lindell is using the money he makes on pillows to support a lot of these podcasters, a lot of these influencers who every single day are pushing lies that undermine
And
American
there is a substantive difference. There is an alternative universe that is being created for people, and it's damaging to them and to the country. Donnie, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Hope your detox is going well. Everyone else, stay with me. Coming up next.